Hi, welcome back to the Price Action Analyst. I'm just doing a quick video on a cryptocurrency that's caught my eye. This is Kybernetwork, KNC. So very similar to other cryptos in that the price was a lot higher early on. Then we've got that same drop off and consolidation, attempted breakout. This is what it looks like when you get a breakout and then nothing happens, it just fades away. So there's nothing you can do to avoid that. You've got, you had two legs up, and then price actions just dropped off. So hopefully that's different. There's a couple of indicators that it might be different. You've got, another long period of consolidation, longer than this one. You've got interest starting to happen there on increased volume. Got a wash of that pivot, prices come back, and then as volume has really picked up, the prices started to go up here. You got one leg, two, three legs there, and now price is consolidating in this pennant pattern. So to me, the high probability event is a test and then a break of this pennant to the upside, and so you're starting to see that here. You've got another attempt here. You would always expect to get weakness around these wicks, and you did here. Price is retraced. It's come back. It's got renewed buying support on this level multiple times. So this wick, look how reliable that buying pressure there was. One attempt, two attempts, three attempts, four. So after four attempts, the buyers have overwhelmed the sellers, and price is starting to rise again. You've got upward momentum. I would say that downward momentum's not as strong as the upside here. And then a mini pennant there, and a breakout, a strong breakout to the upside, a retest, and now price has moved higher. And so my expectation now is for price to continue to increase up until this trend line. It's either going to just push out of here, or you'll get some weakness along the trend line, but you're eventually going to get a break. And when you do that, my expectation for price would be to get at least halfway between, roughly halfway between these two previous peaks, and you'll almost guaranteed get some selling pressure there, and then it'll depend on how strong it is as to whether it's going to go up. But generally my expectation here is that after the breakout you'll get a retest, and price will move up. And a way that you'll see people use to gauge how long that leg will be they'll measure the size of the first leg. Let me just try and move this here. And then if you extend that leg to the low point of the flag pattern, so you measure the size of that leg and then extend that leg out. So if you get a break here, that's kind of my target area would be towards the upper end of that. And of course, you're always watching the price action as it does that, but that's where my, especially if I was short-term trading, that's where my target would be for that. And that's more short-term detail. Longer term, there was an attempt to break out here. You've got consolidation and then more interest. You've got this flag pattern, which it's going to break out of. This, I'd be very surprised if this is just another false break like this one, because, after consolidation and, this breakout here never really formed. It never formed a similar triangle pattern. I mean, you can frame it up, and there was a break here, but you look at the symmetry of those two patterns and compare them. I mean, this looks much more reliable and what you'd expect when you're going to see price breakout on the upside. So I would also say if you're getting in here now, might be early because the volume hasn't jumped in. But you know, if you get another strong up day or two, I would almost certainly expect to see the volume start to increase. So if we knew that was going to happen, which we don't, and we got in now, then you're getting in before that renewed increase. So just interesting price action on that. Again, when I look at this, nothing is guaranteed. Looking at the charts doesn't give you 100% guaranteed indicator of what's going to happen in the future. It's just the high probability event. I would not go short here is basically what I'm saying, and I like that price action within that pennant so much that I would be actually willing to go long here. I mean, there's three things you can do. You can go short, you can go long, or you can sit out. I'd be tempted to get in for the long side with that price action the way it is. You could also sit it out, but what I wouldn't do is I wouldn't be getting short here. Anyways, I hope that's helpful. Some interesting price action there. Thanks a lot. Please like the channel and subscribe.